What do punching bags and this guy have in common? No, seriously, I'm asking. It's Midwest Dungeon Delvers!
Your guess is as good as mine, man. I don't know. Existential crisis?
He couldn't make it to the session today, so he asked his evil cousin to sub in. It's Whips!
Wow, it's Whips!
Pineapple, pineapple, it's palm tree tries.
Hello! Wow! What's that dance?
What is Whips?
Where's Whips?
I'm Will, your game master, who turns out is not as hip on the Hoopin as I thought. And this is Super Smash Quest.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, your mustache is my favorite part because it's holding on by a thread.
What do you mean? It's all natural.
Here we go. I'll join in. You won't have to be alone.
Oh, I forgot about this bit from eons ago.
I got a little stash.
For those just listening later, Teus has a fake mustache. You might have gathered up by now.
Gobble, gobble.
Just put on one of those like glasses with the eyebrows and nose built in. Gee whiz. Welcome in, everyone,
Gobble.
and welcome in everyone on Twitch today as well. Welcome in SpongeBob Comedian number 16, and thank you for pressing the friendship button over here. Great to meet you. Welcome in Midwest, getting the first. Congratulations there, good sir. Welcome in Pint-Sized Jenkins and
It's all rigged.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Good to see all y'all in here, and of course, as usual, we'll keep on chatting. We'll be replying to you in chat. We're going to keep the stream on topic from here on out. So, with a couple of other welcome ins here and there for the sake of hospitality. But anyways, those of you watching on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc., after the fact. Hi, welcome into you all as well. Don't forget to like, comment, etc. Woo woo. Alrighty. So, we have a lot to get into. So why don't we go ahead and roll for a Rayquaza real quickly? And while we're doing that, I do also want to say that Palm before this was like, I get to have Will sing to me, and she was way too excited for it. and
I stand by it.
I thought that was very wholesome, and I wanted to share that.
Why I don't do wholesome what?
Teus, how did your mustache flip? Last time I looked at you, it was down on the left, and now it's down on the right, and now it's gone.
What? I don't. Oh, was it my evil cousin again? It was my evil cousin again.
You're back. Where did you go, man?
I know.
What happened?
See, my evil cousin. He just sometimes really. He's kind of like Captain Carp and Gyarados. Those two guys, where he just comes in randomly once in a while. It's real pain.
Okay. I got a little afeared. I could feel the evil aura.
Yeah, I know.
I will say that it's supposed to be Burr's week to recap this week, and he just happens to be sick for it.
Okay.
Well, I guess I will have to recap.
I'll allow this.
Oh no! I was really hoping you wouldn't.
I was going to say it's Midwest week, but then you just had to interject there, Mr.
No, I'm not going to fight this at all. Go for it.
Yeah.
Yep, just let me, the mustache is fine. Okay, so, last week on Smash Quest, our couple of people that are guests are doing things. I don't know. There are a bunch of hooligans came into my basketball court. Or me and the other. Me Luigi's. Want Luigi's? I don't remember what we said. Decided that we were going to have a basketball fight with them or game. It's sports ball. To settle their questions if they had some for the Luigi's. Anyway, they started beating the Luigi's, and it was upsetting. And there was stuff before that. I don't know. Hey.
Teus!
Wow.
I'm back! Right, and before we got into the basketball court thing.
No, Midwest can take it from here. No, Waze is gone.
Waze left, man. Oh, man. Oh, well, pooey. Well, the episode started with us crash landing the car on Woohoo Island through an ink slick that we were sliding on Rainbow Road. The cart did take a consequence and now has a dented roof, which is very saddening. Robin and Little Mac landed safely, and Little Mac tried to interact with Body Opponent Bag. This set off a chain reaction within Body Opponent Bag that he did not like, and he wanted to question Derek's about it. Goomsha had a statuefying arrow from one of those cannons from Subspace Emissary, if you've ever played Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And she was in squirrel form, has the arrow in her mouth, and still, if I'm not mistaken, has that arrow on lock. Now,
Ready to roll.
due to her trying to communicate, failing to do so, and then forcibly doing the mind link with Derek's and the rest of the party so she could communicate, we all talked about the things going on in that vicinity, what we wanted to do, how to deal with the arrow, and then after that splintered off, Bob asked Derek's, "Hey man, what did you do to me? I'm a little scared." And then Derek's dived a little deeper into the subconscious and found that something mayhaps have happened due to Smashergy shenanigans. So Smashergy is weird, y'all. Smashergy is weird.
Goodness. I've gone back and watched that moment so many times, and I know that y'all asked, y'all in there are like, you better make a clip out of this. There's no way that I can make a short for that without confusing anyone that doesn't have the context.
Yeah. That's going in the Bob comp.
all you can really do is just have a short of everybody's reactions without context.
But yeah, it was a pretty gut-wrenching moment for several characters. Several players had to excuse themselves for moments and get comfort ice creams and other various things. But it was a fun session, and if you would like context as to what's going on with all of that, go back and watch it.
It's true.
It's true. It's quite true.
In fact, you should go back and watch all the episodes again. And
All of them.
Actually,
you know what? Not just that. Go and watch all the Quest episodes, like every single different series. Go and
Start
watch all
back
those.
at episode 1 of PokeQuest. It's a great
Yep,
series.
go from
After
there.
that, you'll have Zelda Quest. And
I
then
don't even
Smash
know if
Quest.
there's an episode 1 of PokeQuest on YouTube. I have no idea.
No, they're all there. They're all
Okay,
there.
well, there you go.
And those early ones are so buggy, I will say.
It's an investment in the future.
It's an investment in the future. Yeah, those first 3 episodes when we're still trying to figure out how to stream multiple people at once.
Back before Stream Share was a thing, I think even.
Right?
Yeah.
We were using Video Ninja back in those days.
Yeah, good times. Remember how we said that, oh, we need to snap into this, and then anyways, let's snap into things because we got a lot to
We
do.
have 15 minutes to finish basketball. Let's go.
it's the basketball game.
That's how every basketball game works. It's like
Yeah.
It's
That actually is
Do it
fairly
quickly.
realistic, right?
Actually, it
I'm
is
pretty sure
pretty
Palmer said
realistic. I know.
within the
I was
first
saying that to
hour,
be
so
like
that's
smart, and then
45 more minutes, Palm.
backfired.
Oh, even better. Let's just act like it's 15 though, because
What, you don't like basketball?
no, I just think we're gonna get distracted.
With basketball? Never.
Well, anyway. Let's get into things. So, we continue our basketball
I figured out my
quest,
idle animation.
Our hoop quest. When we last left off, the Little Mac? I think, yeah, Little Mac scored 3 points for y'all. I just realized I could abuse the turn order here. I could, so we could use this as a scorekeeping device instead. There we go. And with that, I believe so. With so this me gets to just touch it, or does Derek's have to compete for the ball now? I looked this up. I was like looking this up, and I did do a little bit of research on how to properly hoop, but there wasn't really. I couldn't quite figure it out. So do they both need to compete over it, or does the me Waluigi just get possession?
With me, Waluigi automatically gets possession. They start behind the line. Everybody else has to back up, except for one player from their team. The rest of us have to be at the half
This
line.
one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, Derek's will have to be back here. Same with Goomsha. Same with Little Mac.
Okay, so where they're at now is good, or?
No, they have to be behind the line.
The halfway point.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. They do so. And the
I think so. I don't know. It's something like that.
We'll go with it. That's how we're going to play with it, I suppose.
This is sports ball.
All right. These two are going to are going to try to move around a bit. Alrighty. And so now he's going to roll to pass. Let's see. A 1. Interesting. Ball. Let me have. There we go. We're going to pass it over to here, and that's going to be that me's turn. This me is going to use a turn to pass the ball over to the. Oh wait, why am I moving this guy already? Ooh, this is going to be hard for them. He's going to make a risky move. And try to like throw it to this guy all the way over here.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
He's within.
Dang.
He manages. Let me see if this guy catches it as well. Another 4. Gosh. All right. Yeah. So they have possession of the ball there.
If
I was
Derek's
wondering if I could
right here in the path. Could
Derek's
he try to
is in the
intercept
path.
that?
Yeah. Okay. Derek's. Yes. Actually. Yes. Absolutely. Derek and Cam can both have an opportunity to intercept if they can roll above that 4 with whatever they so desire.
Okay. I feel like it needs to be something appropriate. It's like, I'm going to roll empathy.
No, but Derek
Intercept
could
the
use his
ball.
tornado thing to knock the ball towards you, so it would work together.
True.
Yeah. So Derek's will roll his special and combine that with your
I don't.
athletics.
Sorry, I'm trying to think.
Derek's
Yeah.
got a got a 4, and I would say that like what he was doing was more in defense, so attacker wins ties.
Yeah.
Now
we are playing defense right now.
Yeah.
The one thing I need to ask quickly, just as a clarification, because I'm technically 2 players in this, does that mean I get 2 turns in a round?
No. This is not Pokemon
even though we're
Tabletop
1 player
United.
short from the other team.
But also at the same time, you could be the one out on the sidelines, and Robin could be the one in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, that doesn't make a difference.
Gets a turn
That's still...
and Cam gets a turn. Like if all of your Waluigis get a turn.
What is okay? Explain to me what they would both independently do.
Oh, Cam's not doing anything. He's terrible at sports. Flashy, on the other hand, he will try to make the interception. And I think special is appropriate for Flashy in this case.
All right, go ahead.
So, yeah, I think Flashy's just going to try to basically shock it in the air.
All right, go ahead and roll this. Oh,
That
a
doesn't work.
3. You're not being the 4. No. All right, so they
I think
have the
Flashy
ball
ends up
down
landing over there.
and I'll have them stop there. Go ahead, players, do your thing.
So the ball is within 3 spaces of me. I am still rubbery from "Hey, I'm wobbling here" from last session.
Oh.
Because I stayed back here in defense and went, "Hey, I'm wobbling here" on my turn, so I'd be rubbery. I'm gonna command grab the ball, and I'm gonna drop stump it out of his hand over to Goomsha.
Wait, which
That's a
move?
good call.
Which move has your command grab on it?
Drop stump.
Drop stuff has a command grab. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. If rubbery becomes a command grab.
Yeah. Go ahead. A 2.
Oh.
And he's going to try to defend against that. Attacker wins ties.
Imagine having a stat for grabbing.
Command grab. Drop stump over to Goomsha.
All right,
Grab,
I'm gonna take
kick
the
it
ball,
over there.
or you could say burgle to take the ball. Huh?
Sure.
That's how I receive it. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
That or just athletics, but I don't. Sure.
Perfect.
I think...
Um.
Oh. I forgot how this works. So technically, the person with the basketball has to get over the line for it to not be an offside. For the
Okay, so
attacking
I'll
team.
move before I get it.
Yeah,
I think
before you
I
pass
think-
it off. Anyway,
Actually, I think that me, Waluigi, the coach off to the side, might blow the whistle and be like, no, bad contact or whatever for grabbing onto him.
I grabbed the ball, not him.
Oh.
They're very
I said
different.
I command grab the ball and then yank it out and then pop it to the other guy.
He's still
Pop
going
it.
to. He's going to try to make that call anyways. As like you're correct, but he's going to try to
Okay,
make that call.
okay, he's
And
gonna
then-
make a bad call. Ref's about
you know
to make
what?
a bad call.
This is wait. This is where Cam can actually be useful. Cam's gonna go up and be like, excuse me, sir. I don't think you're right in that he never actually touched the other player. I would like to make an empathy attack roll, basically.
Roll to empath.
Empathetic.
Well, technically.
Well, technically.
Actually.
Oh, attacker
Attackers
wins
win
time
time.
for those threes.
And that person's gonna take a mental stress as well,
Yeah.
technically.
Yeah.
Wow.
As Cam tries to
Right.
empathize with everyone. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're still good. Go, go. Go,
The
Chip,
light
go.
was bouncing weird.
Okay. So I have it.
Yes.
Did I need to move over here before taking it?
No, you can take it
you're
over.
good.
You just can't pass it over the line, basically.
Gotcha. Okay.
Once you get over the line with it, you can pass it.
Lil Mac, we decided he's a good person to have the ball. Yeah?
Yeah, he can move it real good.
All right. So let's have Lil Mac head on closer to wherever he wants to shoot from. I would
Okay.
say, right? And then I'll pass it to him.
Sure.
And I'll just have to take dribble it 2 steps over to here
Yeah, basically.
and then pass it to Lil Mac. Oh, actually I'm gonna dribble it over to there. So that guy's not in my way so much. And pass it to him.
So I will say Little Mac is going to have to get through the defense line here. So I'm going to have him roll his athletics versus their, the defensive stuff. He rolls a 4, and then a 2 and a 0 rolled for the Mies that he gets past. So he's able to get past.
I just imagine
Yeah.
Lil Mac basically punching the ground to jump over people. Like, whap, whoa. Like he doesn't use his legs. Lil Mac's all about the arms, baby. Bang!
It's a lot of core strength.
Yeah, like core and upper body. He don't do leg day.
No.
And-
What is leg day?
Can I invoke my guard dog, right? And just kind of keep running on up to this guy and get all up in his way and distract him while Lil Mac tries to make the shot?
I will say your movement action has already been kind of spent now.
Okay.
And also you would have to roll to get past their defense line further. So I would say probably put yourself back in the middle of the Mies.
Okay. Far enough.
Could Derek's run up and play guard on that me then?
Yeah, so on this me here, you're saying?
Yeah. Just to keep that one distracted from running over and getting the ball from Lil Mac.
Okay. He'll try to do so. And I guess now we go to the Me's turn. So I'll start off with that Me there that's going up against Derek's. So, who ends up rolling a 3, and Derek's, let's see here. This is really just, oh gosh. Oh, his +0. Oh, the poor boy. Oh, he rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1. I rolled a 1.
So yeah, this me is indeed able to break through, and so the and will try to take possession of the ball. Let's see.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I mean,
The me rolls a 1. Little Mac rolls a 7.
Yeah. not
Yeah.
surprised.
Yay! That's my boy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, this game is basically get the ball to Little Mac, win. That's what this game is.
Yo, Shonen Ninja, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, redeeming a hydrate as well. Everyone, make sure you're hydrating at home.
What?
I'm having fruit, so I'm gonna say that counts.
It does. There's lots of water.
It does actually. Yeah.
I'll allow it this time. There we go. And yeah, so Little Mac is going to oh wait,
While
hold
the-
on.
while-
No, there's more
the-
Mies. There's more Mies.
While the Miji still have a few turns.
Yeah, so knowing that he's probably going to try from the 3-point line, this guy's going to just position himself to like intercept the ball. And they are all in panic mode, and there's one more is going to try to attempt to take possession of the ball now. So we got another one. This is going to be another 7. It's a 5. Yeah, Little Mac keeps the ball. And players, You want you go with Little Mac first, I suppose?
Oh, it's our turn? I think Cam's gonna have Flashy come over and throw him just to basically cover up if anything bad happens with the ball.
Okay.
I want to come.
That is as far as I hop.
Literally, I want to come bark at this guy.
Roll to provoke.
To provoke? I'm growling at him. I am distracting him. He will not be a useful defender. Roll to provoke. Oof. Okay. Can I spend a fate point on my guard dog aspect?
Wait, so he just rolled a 1. You rolled a 0, so yes, you'd have to use a fate point to overcome that.
Yeah. All right. So he is useless because I am incredibly distracting.
Okay,
And
you
I
are
used a fate
now
point.
distracting the me that is most poised to intercept the ball. Yes.
It's just
Yes.
Goomsha growling a bunch.
Yes. With my little chipmunk cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's precious. All right. Little Mac is going to roll to hoop with a 7 to hoop.
Hey!
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, they
Wow,
almost
that was
crit.
a good
close.
I would have allowed it if he had crit, which he was like
Yeah.
just
So
like
close.
I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have argued with that either if he had crit.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that would have been fair.
Yeah, on a crit, yeah.
yeah. Sadly, no dice. Actually, there is dice, just slightly wrong dice. Alrighty. And Little Max scores another 3-pointer for y'all.
Woohoo!
Congratulations. All right. We're going
Yeah,
to
did
have
we
we're
ever
going-
decide-
We're going to have a mercy rule here. If y'all get 9 points and they still have 0, then we're going to call it there.
All
I
right,
think that's fair.
bet.
Now we reset again.
Yep.
Do the
Yep.
same thing again. Let's
Cam's
go,
just
boys.
gonna be looking at everybody, and I'm like, I think we just keep on throwing it to Lil Mac, right?
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 Oh, body opponent bag has a problem with that, but he's okay with it in a small sense. Oh no!
Aww.
Oh,
All right. So,
can you both see Palm still?
No.
no.
Okay.
She dropped.
Palm drop, sadly.
Where
He's
are you? Wait a second.
back? Question mark.
There she is.
Hey.
And closed out of the tab.
Oh
I was trying to move it over to my other monitor, and it just
Palm was
closed
just so
instead.
excited.
no!
It's like mercy roll. Show 'em none.
Sure. Alrighty. So, yeah. So he's going to pass the ball over to the side here, with a 4 to. I mean, there's no one. I don't know why I rolled. There's no contest between.
Yeah, there's nobody there, so I would.
Yeah. But though this guy is going to try to to pass it. I think he's intimidated by Little Mac. He's probably going to try to pass it to the guy down here. And and just kind of like look back at the me that passed it to and is like, why are we passing it towards Little Mac now? And so I guess Derek's and Cam will get a chance to intercept this. Let's see what the Mies roll. The Mies roll a 4. So once again, Cam and Derek's. What can y'all do?
Yeah. I
More
think
tornado
Flashy's going
Derek's.
for it again, to be honest.
Oh. Well, Derek's tornado already passed.
Doesn't matter. I think Flashy is about to go up and just stops.
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Lightning
going Derek's
tornado.
first since he's closer to what's happening, or more in the way of what's happening.
Mhm.
And so he's able to intercept it with the tornado. which kind of just like puts it up into the air. So Flashy wants to try to then catch the ball subsequently and take possession.
Flashy's feeling confident. Yeah. Let's see how he does with no arms.
Yeah,
Not great.
I was about to say, how a -1.
That feels very appropriate.
All right, so it's
Flashy is like going up and is trying to like headbutt it to kind of get it balanced and just like, I think it goes out of court potentially.
I'm imagining
That
y'all
low.
are trying to get it towards Little Mac, so I'm going to say it ends up going towards Goomsha and this me Waluigi here. So Goomsha and me Waluigi.
Okay. I
This
will
is-
say,
This is just
I hate to do this to us. Technically, Will, you have more than a right to send it the opposite way of the place that I intended it to go.
for the
With a
negative
-1.
Yes, but
I
they'll
will-
also like. I mean, at that point, we could just have it like go out into the middle, like here. But and
It's
it'd
totally
still be
up
the
to
same
you.
Thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fair.
Yeah. So it's still that me versus that Goomsha. So let's go ahead and have the two of you do contested. I suppose you can do your.
I want to
burglary.
take the ball.
You can, yeah, you're gonna burglary, aren't you? Oh, there's
Oh,
5
no.
and you're 3. The me
Oh.
retains possession, and that will be their turn. So, players, these have the ball.
So before I was trying to steal it off the ground, right? But now I want to steal it from him. Can that be a new roll?
Yes.
Okay.
2-2,
Attacker wins.
Attacker wins
and
ties!
they are on the offense. So, but it's your turn. Wait, how's
It's
that?
my turn. I'm stealing it from him. I'm the attacker here.
Yeah, I suppose so. Okay. Yeah,
At which point I'm gonna pass it a little bit, or I guess dribble it over to 1, 2 to here, and send Lil Mac running wherever he wants to run
How do
to.
you dribble it?
The same way I have it. I mean,
I mean, look, we've already established there's some sort of invisible hand
Ah,
nonsense.
the hand!
I'm thinking like
Just-
magic Velcro, maybe
Magic
magnets.
Can I just say, can we have a like magician come in at some point and make Goomsha's hands be revealed
No.
so that we actually see what they look like?
No.
Like, are they eldritch horror beings? Like, what is it?
Has 20 fingers on one hand.
Thinking the thumb is just in the middle, right?
Oh my gosh. It's just right out
Like
the
a-
palm.
Yeah.
Oh, I was almost
That's
thinking
how I'm
one
so
big...
good at grabbing things.
I was thinking one big thumb.
No, it's like those. It's like those.
There's literally
trash
suction
pickers.
cups on my fingers. That's why
Yeah.
they're so sticky.
Yeah, no, it's like those trash pickers.
Yeah. Anyway, so where would Lil Mac like to head to?
Well,
Maybe.
there's 2 knees that he's going to have to break through the defense of, which we'll go ahead.
Yeah,
and roll
because that's
that
going to be
again.
hard for Little
But
Man.
we're just going to go to
Yeah.
the same spot as last time, I suppose.
Sounds good to me.
Alrighty, so a 3 from the Mies and a 5 from Little Mac getting through the first guy.
Atta boy.
4 from the Mies, and a 4 from Little Mac breaking through the defense. Pass the ball, do it.
I pass
Roll-
with my
Roll either athletics or attack.
attack.
2. This me. Wait. Oh, this me was focused on defending Little Mac. So, so he already used his defense there. So I guess that just kind of happens. Yeah.
Yep.
This me is going to. Well, okay. So now it's the me's turn. Y'all get to shoot on the next one, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how we did it last time.
Yep. So the me the Mees are going to try to take position.
Actually, we get 3 turns per round. We've only taken 2 so far. Lil Mac hasn't technically taken a turn. He's just moved and received.
But though you did kind of like I did the same thing for the Mees here. They got this Me that had the ball at the end didn't actually get to do anything because there's so much had happened up to that point that was like we need to let the other team be able to do something.
Sure. Yeah.
So little Mac here is going. The Mees are going to try to come up on Little Mac. 3 to try to take possession from the Mees with a 4 for Little Mac to defend. Going to do that one more time. A 4 from the Mees and a 6 from Little Mac. As these two fail to do so, this Me is just getting into position to try to swat the ball out of the sky. Alrighty, and the other Mees, I'll move this one over here into. I'll move some of them more into position, I suppose. But that's, I guess, their turn. Players, anything that you're going to do? Let Little Mac try to make the deciding throw.
No,
I want
hey,
to.
Hey, Goomcha.
Yeah, go
Do
for
you
it.
mind taking the deciding shot on this?
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it should be somebody besides Lil Mac. Come on.
I don't think that's a good idea, bud.
Where's Bob? Bob's so far back, though. Just because I had the thought of, like, I have the stunt, that's the perfect shot. And it's
okay.
so appropriate in this case.
It would.
Okay.
What is Goomcha's aerial?
+2.
Okay. That's what you
Okay,
would
so
do.
I have the Victorious Stomper, right? Now what if I jump on top of the head of one of these guys to give myself the height? Because Goomsha's short, right? She's in squirrel form. Like, this is not ideal basketball mode. But she hops atop the head of this basketball dude to make the shot. And then we can use a fate point as needed, plus Cam's perfect shot. Okay.
How are you going to deal with the ref?
Cam will
That's
deal
what
with
I
the
was
ref.
just thinking.
And then if that doesn't work, body opponent bag is plan B.
1, 2, 3.
I'm just gonna be like, hey, do you see the net? Get the ball in the net. That's what.
Get the ball in.
In the net or in the hoop?
In the hoop, the net, the place.
Aerial, but though the
You have to add plus two.
But are you going?
I will spend a fate point in a heartbeat.
The Me is going to roll to defend as well. So there's the 2 there for the Me to try to intercept. I
also have a +2 to any climbing actions, and I climbed up this dude to get on his head to make this shot. In my squirrel form.
This is wild. This is so wild.
So I just scampered up this guy.
Little Mac, getting surrounded by these guys, looks over to you, Goomsha, and just kind of nods. At which point you start scurrying up this guy. To Little Mac's surprise, but he goes with it. And once you have finished scampering, he passes the ball on to you. You perfectly with your dexterous tail. Whip that ball around like a lacrosse thing, and whatever those sticks are called, lacrosse stick, and yeets the ball perfectly Colbying into the basket, scoring not.
It'd be 2 points technically.
Yeah, it would be 2 points. But we're going to call the mercy rule there anyway.
Yeah, I think the mercy shot's good here.
and they blow the whistle. Meanwhile, Robin tries to get in the way of the other me, and just like kind of block their view. Like seeing Goomshot running for him, is like, what's happening here? Nothing to see.
Pay no attention to the squirrels climbing the me.
Yeah. And that is how you win.
All I'm gonna say is, there's no rule in the rule book that one player can't stand on top of another player's head. That's all I'm saying.
Full contact basketball.
It becomes just a tower of people, like just like dribbling from the top of like 5.
This feels like something you'd see on the Globetrotters.
It's it's human kaiju versus human kaiju, and I bet tickets would fly.
They
off
would.
The shelves.
You could charge so much money for that.
Just one tower versus another.
Oh, gosh.
You ever play that game in the swimming pool, you know?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, beautiful. Yes. So, with that, the memes are like, you cheated.
I don't think so.
Not technically. Nah, you cheated.
What are you talking about?
I don't think anybody cheated. Wait, no, we're supposed to. Cam's gonna go to the center with Flashy and be like, we're supposed to line up and shake hands. I'm pretty sure how this is supposed to work.
All right.
I ain't got hands.
Roll rapport.
Got no hands for
Come
shaking.
on.
-1. What are you on about? I'm not shaking your hand. Cheaters.
Oh,
So I think
Okay.
body opponent bag is gonna walk,
Cam's still standing in the center with his hand out.
and he's gonna say, I think you should listen to the person who is trying to be impartial during all of this, because I don't want this to turn into a battlefield. Do you?
Roll
And I'm gonna provoke.
Yeah. Oh, with only a 1. Let's see here. They've only got a +1, so let's see. -2 for the meats. There you go.
That would have failed against mine.
All right. So they would have so they'll come through and like kind of
Good game.
Go ahead and line
Good
up.
game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Get in line. Goomsha, get in line.
I ain't got hands for this.
I'm just shaking
Game.
everybody's hand. Good game. My name's Cam. Good game. My name's Cam. Just introducing myself.
Good game. Good game.
I tickle their mustaches with my tail as we do this.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Gucci goo.
And then once I get to the end of the line, I like wrap my tail like it's a mustache in front of me.
Oh,
Wah!
Why? And then the arrow comes out. Wow.
That would be terrible. It would be so funny, but that would be
very bad.
No, I tuck it under my tongue or something. I don't know. That doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen. Wait, does the wand part happen in that?
Take the dark arrow under the. Oh my goodness.
funny.
Alrighty. So, yeah, y'all. So afterwards, the like leading me is just like, why y'all can get out of here, and the rest of them just kind of file out.
I thought he was talking to us for a second.
No. All right. So what is it you're here for?
I wanted to check and make sure everything was okay.
What do you mean it's okay?
Well, we were in the street and somebody ran in, and it looks like a lot of bad things have been happening here. And I was just concerned. So, are you okay?
Physically or mentally?
I mean, I think both are important.
I'm not sure. Basically, I'm good.
Okay.
Is that all you wanted to know?
I mean, everybody else might. I think everybody's staring at Cam like, what?
Why are we here? Yeah.
Robin chimes in. Robin chimes in. Is like, so, where have they been taking the prisoners? All the ones that have been statued out on Rainbow Road. To which the me replies, "Oh, that's what you wanted to know. Oh, they took them onto the Skeld."
Oh, are you associated with all that?
Hey.
Cam's like looking at the Waluigi.
Of sorts. Honestly, I'm not particularly fond of the Fortnite people, but I'm loyal more to Matt than them.
That's Matt. Oh yeah, Matt's like kind of head for the Mies, right?
Oh yeah, he's always looking out for us.
And is he the one that decided to partner up with the Fortnite people things?
Yeah. He said that they would help us with our situation where the Federation was not. So they helped us out a bit, but though I do think that the Fortnitians went too far. Because now they've basically taken over the entire Spoko Square, which was built by the Sportsmates.
Huh.
What's the situation?
And what's a Sportsmate?
Some refer to them as the Switchians. That's kind of a nickname of sorts.
Cam's like mind is blown.
We've been calling them the slur. That's not okay.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
Yep.
But we didn't know.
Yes, correct.
Sportsmate is the proper term?
Yeah. Wow.
I have to go home and rethink my life.
Welcome, Chris Monkey.
So sports. So they're the Switchians that were taking a bunch of homes from y'all, right? Basically.
Wow. Woohoo Island was kind of going dry on funds and was not doing well, and things started to go into disrepair, and then the Sportsmates came in and built this multi-million-dollar sports complex they called Spoko Square, and it ended up but though we all of us that were already living there, the price for rent skyrocketed because of this, and it ended up making it unaffordable for us to live there. And so so they ended up switching places with us, which is where that more derogatory term came from.
And wait, can I ask too? You all you've been working with the Federation for quite some time too. Like, you even have fighters in the league, in the Smash,
Why?
like competitions.
Yes, but though they didn't want to get involved with our politics.
But did they not compensate you for that to help pay to make sure that you could finance your own home?
They could provide homes for us in the emissary, but they weren't. But they and those of us that had jobs with them were still getting paid by them. It's just that those that weren't part of the Federation, that were just, hometown people, running the mill, because you can't have everyone working for the Federation without them, without anyone back at home to run the home, right?
I think this is okay, I'm gonna go. I just need to have my mind be put out there for a second to share where I'm at right now. Because, I think there's an aspect where this is really confusing for Cam. And the reason I say that is that technically Pokemon was always on a handheld console without Mii's or anything for a long period of time. So I think Mii's are relatively new even within the Pokemon sphere of things, being kind of connected to everything else with the home consoles. So I think for Cam, it's kind of like the equivalent of another game coming in and replacing Pokemon, essentially.
Sure.
And how horrible that would be. I think that's where I'm at with that right now.
Yeah, no, and I think that's a good conclusion to make. Yes.
Okay. That just sounds really tough for y'all. And I think Cam is looking over, and he wants to get a read on both Little Mac and Robin to see how much of this they knew about.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll empathy.
Is the Federation supposed to be like an interdimensional government type force, or are they
Not
just like the
necessarily.
host of Smash?
They are more so there to make sure that no one interferes with one another.
Okay.
Yeah. They're just keeping order, essentially. They're not there to govern.
Okay.
Which is ironic, because that's what that is.
Yeah, that sentence was a little confusing, I'll be honest. I just didn't want to sound stupid.
Sure.
No, I'm with you, Paul. That's a paradoxical statement.
They wanted to keep order without governing?
Yeah,
they just...
Well, they're not. They can't go up to Princess Peach and be like, you have to tax your citizens this much, or they can't dictate how things work on someone else's planet.
But they can dictate how other planets They're dictating how we interact with other worlds. That's what they're dictating.
Yes, they are.
So they
that
handle
still doesn't seem
the interdimensional trade and the different
So
travel.
They're over subspace. Subspace is their domain.
Okay.
Their domain. I would like to make that very clear. Their domain. That being a claim.
With your 5 that you
this
rolled,
campaign's not getting political, and I'm not getting heated.
Yeah.
Is there is the Federation?
Let's pull a Star Wars and come up with the whole Senate as well, right?
Oh my goodness.
Is the Federation supposed to meddle? I guess is what I'm asking. Is this something that they're shirking a duty, or is this just them staying in their lane?
This is them staying in their lane.
Okay.
So anyway, how much of?
So with your 5 that you roll for empathy, you see the same reactions on Little Mac and Robin as the rest of your faces. So this is just as news to them.
Okay, so the Federation's been keeping stuff from individuals within the organization as well. Okay. But the thing is, we talked to the professor about this, and he didn't seem surprised by this.
The professor's a lot higher up than these are the Smash Bros. These are the fighters, essentially, right? They're not involved with the politics. They're just they're Olympics. They're the Olympic athletes. That's about it.
And the Federation hosts the Smash tournaments.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Cam's gonna basically be like, okay, this is a lot. I have another question. Do you happen to know where the Playmates came from? How did
Mates.
they... sorry, the sports mates. Yeah, my bad. How did they where are the sports mates from? Because were they here beforehand as well and just not really recognized?
No, they all immigrated to here from another spots of the planet.
Okay, wait, Will, this is a very important clarification. Of the planet? Like this planet?
So Rulu Island
isn't.
It's
not isolated.
It's not like the only thing in the universe.
I guess my question then, in terms of that, is my thought on this is Pokemon regions. Similar vein then?
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. I see. Okay, so they moved from a different region. Okay, Oh, this is a mess. And it's unfortunate because there doesn't seem to be any sort of systems to help prevent people from... I guess what I'm confused about is why is it that all of you Mii's, aren't getting subsidized for all this development that's being made?
Well, again, the Federation wasn't going to help us get our homeland back. That was the main selling point that the Fortnitians, the Fortnite people came in and said, we can help you get your homeland back, not just give you more excuses to leave your home. Because the Federation,
What I guess the thing I'm confused about is let's bring it back a little bit, even before the sports mates. How is it that the sports mates gained access to the land and then were able to price hike basically the rent in the local area?
Deku? Wow, they were already pretty well off. They seem to
I'm getting a full picture. Okay. Yeah, that's just unfair. And it sounds like greed just fed greed.
I agree.
Okay. I think Cam's just... If anybody else has questions, I just need a moment. I think Cam's actually just going to take a seat for a little bit.
So are they helping you rebuild your home planet?
Oh, they said that they would help us take it back and give us back our homes. But though they've kind of started to half do that, because as you saw by the banners and stuff around. Yeah, wow, they're still kind of got their hands on, because it seems that they still have an ultimate goal that they're trying to use us for. And then once they're done using us, then who knows what will happen next. We'll have our homes, but what will we be left with?
And your home was consumed by an ulcer.
That's Derek's.
Yeah, Derek looks over to you. It's like, no, Goomsha, that's my world. Good guess. It's not. With my world, there was a more magical force causing that, whereas here, it was just pure politics and greed that was the ulcer.
So your home's still here? This is where you're from?
No, Goomsha. This is not my home.
This is where they're from?
Yes.
And the sports mates came in and took it?
Yes.
They took it by saying they were going to give it back?
No, the Fortnite people did. There's been a lot of trading of hands. It went to the sports mates, and then the Fortnitians took possession of it, and now they want to give it back They took possession of it so they could give it back to the Mies. Allegedly.
I just live on the street. I don't have these problems.
Can I propose? I think I just want to streamline this if I understand it correctly. So, first, Mies here, Woohoo Island, their place. Woohoo! Next, sportsmates, they come in. They're like, we have a bunch of money. We're going to buy a bunch of stuff. And we're going to keep buying stuff and make it a lot more expensive to live here. And then Mies are like, not woohoo! And so they basically get a call from the Fortnite peeps. And the Fortnitians are like, we can get rid of those guys. And the Mies are like, sounds good. And so they come in and start getting rid of those guys. And now it's their place rather than the Mies. And so the Mies are kind of back at square one.
Oh.
Do I have that right, Will? Is that kind of
right? Are we tracking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tracking. And there's supposedly a promise that once Fortnite's done here, that they'll give it back to us, but that hasn't happened.
Wasn't the place like in shambles and ruins when we arrived, though?
Yeah.
There's a lot of
it's
did
not
that?
in shambles, it's absent.
That was the Fortnitians as they took it over.
They just like came in guns blazing.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
One destroyed Woohoo with economic forces, and the other destroyed it through force forces.
Well, that's not.
Welcome in, Deku.
So there was no good guy in either side of this.
I see.
Wonderful.
I see. And Matt is their leader of choice. I'm sorry, guys. Palm Tree the player is a little slow.
Matt is the
Mies player of choice.
Is the Mies leader? Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
And Matt is the one that made the deal with the Fortnite group, basically.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so Goom's just like, yeah, I just live on the streets. I don't have any of these problems. It always sucks.
Wow, I've been there. I've kind of been there before. I had to live out of my car once.
Speaking of, how is our car?
A little flash photography over to the car. There's a bit of smoke and a dented roof in it. He comes back over to the cam. It's good. It's just got a couple scrapes. Fine.
Cool.
Very good.
Yeah. So.
Well.
But if you're looking for the people that you came here for, they're being loaded on the Skeld, which has been equipped with one of the jailbreakers to get through the seal, and they're going to bring the prisoners to I guess to the Fortnite world.
I'm sorry, one more time because Palm Tree is still really slow. Who's prisoners and who are the
all the Smash Brothers that got statued.
Yeah,
are being like
imprisoned.
Kidnapped and taken.
And this is not the people that we've turned into statues, right?
No.
No.
And is it the Fortnite people or the sportsmates that are statuing and imprisoning?
Fortnite.
It's the Fortnite and the Mies.
Okay.
The Mies are doing this out of a result of trying to fight back, even if it's probably quite misguided. And the Fortnite, we believe, is trying to open up to basically remove the Nintendo seal of approval removed.
Okay.
So
sorry, Midwest, you were saying?
Yeah.
There's been a lot of lore in this campaign. I don't blame you.
I just look at Walumiji and say, okay, that's a lot, but where are the people? They're being loaded on what?
It's called the Skeld. It originates from a dimension called Among Us.
I want to crawl out of my skin, bro.
I can't.
Like,
I think I look over and say, Among Us? Like the Pokemon?
Never heard of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, it looks like this. I
Obviously,
immediately bring a
that's-
picture up.
Of
course I have a picture
of that. Genuinely, how do you have a picture of that?
I have a picture of almost every Pokemon. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I like taking pictures. I almost have a picture of every fighter from the Smash League, to be honest. I got a lot of pictures from that first like the first days we kind of met.
Oh my gosh. I just never paid attention.
I love taking photos. It's usually very quietly and in bushes, but I do like taking photos.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, don't you see that bush over there?
Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah.
What? You don't want to scare off the wild Pokemon.
Cameron Shutter.
What?
Taking pictures of people without them knowing is not okay. It's not nice.
That's like some paparazzi stuff, man.
But it's just them walking around and doing things like they normally do. What do you guys think I'm taking photos of? Throw it right back at you two! Give me an answer!
You're taking pictures of people without them knowing you're taking pictures. What if they were picking their nose or something? They wouldn't want that in a picture.
I
wouldn't
sorry,
take a picture
I've
of
done a lot
somebody-
of things I wouldn't want pictures taken.
I
of.
wouldn't take a picture of something you wouldn't necessarily want taking a picture of, but like, also, they're often not gonna. Most people don't end up seeing my photos anyway.
Okay, are there more
Also-
people like you? And I look for a bush.
Oh yeah, there's a bush off in the corner of the stadium.
Derek's a time and say, also, I'm pretty sure when you two first met that he asked permission for you to take a photo of you, and that's how and that's when you guys got a little loud.
To be honest, it's either I ask permission or I take a picture and then ask permission if I can use it after.
I guess if
Okay.
you ask permission to use it, that's alright.
Typically, that's what I'm doing. Like, I can't ask Pokemon permission because, like, they don't really have the same communication style, but it's usually fine.
Just the way you phrased it, it sounded like you were hiding in bushes and then taking photos of
Like
people
you had something to
randomly.
be
Yeah,
ashamed
sometimes I
of.
hide in
It was
bushes
a
and take
secret.
photos of people. I don't know why that's... I'll go after and ask if it's okay.
So, do you need any other questions answered?
Yeah, is Matt here? Is Matt around? Is his office around or something?
Man, I believe is hanging with the Fortnite people over in their dimension right now.
Alright.
Alright.
Well,
Let's go free the prisoners.
Yeah, so if you get aboard the Skeld, it will take you directly to Matt as well, I suppose.
Alright, anything we should know about this Skeld? Is it gonna hurt us or anything?
I've never been on it. I have no idea.
It's just a ship, right? Sort of like when we were
Probably.
in with Lombardi.
Hmm.
I still don't get how you put an entire ship on a mushroom. That still confuses me.
What?
Well, you said
Among
that
Us.
it
Oh wow.
What do you mean a mushroom?
Oh, you said it belongs to like Among Us, right?
Among Us.
Yeah, Among Us.
Not a fungus.
No, unless there's a
not fun?
fungus among us.
Wait, is there Among Us
actually,
among us?
there might be a fungus among us, and I like just.
Who you calling a fungus? I'll show you a fungus, and I kind of like waddle up to Bob.
I mean, honestly, Goomsha can be pretty fun, I guess.
Wait, your mouth is still full. I'm just realizing.
Yeah.
I'm translating everything that Goomsha's saying.
Yeah.
So,
Alrighty. So, So you guys start. Okay, it sounds. So Robin's saying it sounds like we have some direction now. So I think we can.
Yeah.
Mosey, do you know where the scout is? Oh yeah, just head up Main Street and towards the there'll be a helipad down at the far side, kind of at the base of the mountain.
I think Cam is having a moment of realization that we're going on a spaceship, and he is realizing that there are Pokemon that you can only really get pictures of in space. Now, he doesn't know why he didn't realize this way back when we went to the Star Fox world, but right now he's quite happy.
There we go.
Okay, yeah.
You think we can send the car back with,
Oh, yeah.
The Inklings?
Yeah.
Wait, how big's the spaceship?
Oh, it's huge.
It probably has a vehicle bay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just drive right on.
Yeah, I guess.
They're not going to just let you go in.
Why not?
Say, how about you write a permission slip?
I don't have that authority. Why do you think that if I write something that'll make things happen?
So, who has authority?
I don't know. Probably
Wait.
someone manning the ship. Probably a
Okay.
Fortnitian. It wouldn't
All
be an
right.
idiot. It would be a Fortnitian.
Well,
Okay.
Waluigi, I have a question for you. I've been trying to look up Waluigi. I've been trying to look up.
Right.
Sorry. I've been trying to. Hey, do you all have like this shared website or login thing that y'all use?
The Fortnitians made us something for communications and logging.
Is it this website? And I'll show my phone.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
So what I have is a username, right? Well,
You have a
What
password
was
but no username. Other way around.
oh, that's right. Okay. I'm trying. Wait, is there any Miis that we fought at all three of these places?
What do you mean?
At Woohoo, Ulysses, and Mushroom Kingdom?
What,
No,
like
I don't think
the
so.
boss Miis, like me Sans, me Bowser, etc.
There's not a
there's-
consistent single
There isn't.
person we've seen.
Okay.
We've heard of Matt over and over again, but we haven't seen him.
Do the Switchians, or not the Switchians, do the Fortnite folks give you all the same password?
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we all share the same account.
Oh, what's the username?
Oh, it's just it's me_logger.
Is this a joke that I should understand?
No, this is just me genuinely thinking of, from an IT standpoint, what would I make
Yeah.
the username?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, I just guess. Wish I knew the password. Well, I will make a deception.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's not bad, actually. That's better than I'd usually roll.
Alrighty, with a 2 to deceive, and then he's going to roll his empathy, which I'll just give him a +2 for. Oh, no, he sees through that as like,
Wait, Waluigi having 2 empathy. I don't even know if Waluigi would have 0 empathy.
you know, you raise a good point.
Yeah, I thought so. It's like, that's kind of
Yeah,
insane.
you pass.
Okay. I think Waluigi is looking really closely at me after I said I just need to find the password. And I've like got a bunch of sweat dropping down my face, and he's like, that way.
Waluigi, what's your password if y'all share one? Doesn't sound very secure.
I probably shouldn't tell it.
Y'all have the same username and password, but you won't tell it?
Yeah, but it only gives you access to like our logs of how many Smash Balls we've moved to where.
Oh.
Yeah, that
Cam's
kind of
chest actually has like a sweat spot on it. He's got little sweat stains under his armpits. So much info.
Alright. Well, thank you. Thanks.
We're not going to keep interrogating this guy? All right.
I don't think we need to, do we? And it's barely interrogation, it's more of a conversation.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
he you can tell that he just doesn't like these Fortnitians. He because like he said earlier, he's doing it for Matt, and yeah.
This is one of the few Miis that actually work with us outside of in
Right.
Ulysses, where we did have a conversation with them after.
Is
Yeah.
there
So
anything else you want to share about the Fortnitians just before we go? Anything at all?
I don't
Worth
like
saying?
him. That's about all. That's about it.
Fair
All
enough.
Duly noted.
I love hearing Waluigi's accent slowly turn southern.
I keep trying to like dial it back in.
Just gets more and more redneck.
Wow, Luigi.
And anything
I'm
else
just
to know
gonna
about
go
the
down to the old water hole.
Is that what you think Southerners do? Palm, do you go down to the old water hole?
Do you go down to the
Every
old
day,
water hole
by
there?
golly gee.
I got my jug of molasses and sarsaparilla with me, and I'm just
The Lord lets the sun rise. I'm going to watch it in that watering hole.
I'll be right there. Is 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I'll be right there.
Look, you all have your stereotypes, and y'all have
Yep,
stereotypes
it's
about me.
crazy.
So I've heard it all. I've heard Canadians are born under the ice. I've heard that we all live in igloos.
Dwarves.
Wait, what was that second one? I didn't hear
We
you.
all live in igloos. Is the
All
other
of you,
one.
every single
Oh,
one.
every
yeah.
single one.
And they ride on moose.
On Mies, yep. So I've heard
Maple
it all.
syrup is one of your main food groups.
Yep. Heard that one. That one's not wrong, weirdly enough. That one's not wrong.
Sorry.
Pure sugar. One of our main food groups.
I just gotta say, Teus, you are not apologetic enough to be a Canadian.
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm probably the least apologetic Canadian.
He's killing
teach
some
myself.
stereotypes.
Unless
Right,
you're trying
gotta
to
knock 'em on
compliment him.
Yes, and then I will apologize profusely because how dare I be good at something and you acknowledge it? How dare I?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh, bless. Alrighty, so so as you guys kind of exit, Little Mac, as you guys are walking, kind of like starts walking next to body opponent bag. Just kind of like, now would now be a good time?
I'll be real. Now might be the only time that you get to actually talk. So yeah, go for it.
I just wanted to say I'm happy that you were able to that the Smash G worked. I'm hoping that.
Do you remember what you said before you left?
To roughly, was it to keep on fighting for it?
You said that you knew I was in there. Why'd you keep hitting me?
If you knew I was there, why'd you keep doing it? I saw the bodies. You could have gotten another lifeless one. And just kept going through them. But you kept on, didn't you? Getting stronger, huh? Do you feel strong?
Were you given life before I put the hoodie on you?
I've been aware since burning.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that you were that aware.
You said you knew I was there.
But I didn't. I thought that it was just something that that you were built to take. I didn't try to do anything that went beyond what you're capable of handling.
I'm capable because you made me capable. I never wanted this.
I tried to take good care of you with
good care of me.
Yeah,
good care of me.
You said that you saw the others. I didn't want you to end up like that, right?
I want to prove to you why I have my own hands. But there's something in me saying I can't. And it's best that you keep walking, I think.
Right. For what it's worth, and I guess it's not worth much, I do apologize, but... And if there is any way that I can make it up to you...
You want a way to make it up to me? Really? Have some creepy, lanky janitor clean you.
Did he?
Oh, that hit! That hit!
Did he? Wait.
Big bosses don't care about the little guy, do they?
What did that man do to you?
What didn't he do?
Did he touch you and you know, I'm not going to ask that question.
My water.
Maybe I'm not understanding. What?
How would you like your liquids poured out and then new liquid poured in?
I mean, that's what I do to myself regularly as I drink and then release that.
Okay, maybe not. Fleshies are weird. Maybe not the best analogy.
Yeah, I cannot imagine the biology of you and how that would... Do you poop?
You know, I had never asked myself that question before. And now I don't care.
I suppose that's fair.
Cam walks in between them. I'm really glad that we're on the same team together right now.
I just look at Cam.
I think I need to make an empathy check really quick.
Rapport in this case, please. Rapport.
Rapport?
Yeah.
That's a 4. Actually, that's pretty good.
Oh, dang. Yeah, and then Midwest, if you can roll, I suppose, either will or if you want to counter with a provoke.
It's gonna be a will. And I just visibly calm down a little bit, and then I just go, "You're lucky the kindest of us walked in between us." And then I just keep walking forward.
I think Cam just looks over at Lil Mac. Oh, who's he? The kindest? Who's he talking about?
You, Cam! Talk about you.
Okay.
Welcome in, Cap.
Did I interrupt something? I feel like
Don't worry about it. I don't think that I think he just needs some. I think we both need just a little bit of time to process this. Is all.
Yeah. You've apologized to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I think that's always a good start, you know, because like I think he was pretty upset about a couple of things with you, and yeah, I think just even apologizing and knowing why you're apologizing is always a good step in kind of trying to build that rapport back. So, you know,
I can agree to that.
yeah. Anyway, good job with the basketball game.
Thank you.
Basically carried us, so yeah, that was.
Well, you know,
yeah.
I generally am good at sports. You know, I'm pretty. Athleticism is, I guess, my niche.
No. You don't say. Like, I pat the big arms, and then I realize what I've done, and I'm like, let's just forget I ever did that. I'm just gonna walk away immediately.
I feel that.
Yep.
As someone that once, like, you know, just like in passing patted the back of like an upper manager. I feel that awkwardness.
That was 100% what it was. It was like, this probably wasn't appropriate. Just immediately the other way.
Oh, golly. Yeah.
There are moments where Cam has confidence, but it's probably misplaced confidence.
Alrighty. So, and then this would be when Derek's. We'll put a pin in here for when Derek's will be talking to Robin, and we'll have that when Burr is back next session.
Okay.
And so but for now, you guys do approach the Skeld. It is a huge ship, much larger than any of the ones that were in the hangar you saw at the in the Lilat system. And you see a bunch of strange creatures that have no arms and seem to have even more control over the objects around them than Goomsha does. With in as much as, you know, being able to just like lift things up, move things around. They have disembodied hands. Hands just randomly spawn. The hands are not attached to anything. I'm just remembering this. They have hands that just kind of like float around, more Raymond style.
One thing I forgot that is important to know as we're walking. Flashy has taken off from Cam and is currently hanging out with Bob, just kind of cuddling in on the in the hoodie of Bob, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a little shocks once in a while because Flashy knows that you can't necessarily feel it like other people feel electricity.
It genuinely has a calming effect. It does.
Yeah, it's more of a comfort of like, and it's like a purr almost. It's like,
Yep.
Just kind of hanging out.
Oh, you guys are so lucky you did that.
I bet.
Honestly, I just thought of like what would be the funniest moment for Cam to come and interrupt.
No, genuinely, it was gonna build to something if he had kept pushing it. So you did good.
Yeah. So we're going up to the ship. I think Cam's still walking forward. I don't think he's considering hiding or anything right now.
Goomsha's gonna come up to Cam and be like, hey, bud. Hey.
I love this because Cam can totally understand what Goomsha's saying, even despite everything that's in Goomsha's mouth.
I should also
at the
note that
moment.
there are also armed guards that seem to have the same aesthetic as Ariana Grande and John Cena. Ba, ba, da, ba.
Yeah, so before we get, like, we see them, they probably haven't noticed us as anything, like, we're not close to them yet, we're just approaching, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna, like, stop you. Be like, maybe we should plan this out before we go in.
Why don't we just ask if we can catch a ride?
Do we know where they're going?
To where Matt is, right?
Well, yeah, but, like, if we need a ride to the destination, we'd need to have the same destination for hitchhiking.
To be fair, though, like we know they're going to Matt. The problem is we can't just drive to Matt because we don't know where Matt is.
Right. But do we know what the name of the place they're going is?
I assume
No,
that you're doing a head conference here.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
Well,
Darius. Get in here.
Yeah.
Like, say, hey, we need a ride to Inkopolis. Do you know where we could find one? And they'd be like, oh yeah, we're going to Inkopolis. Why don't you just join us? But we can't do that.
Are you saying we should lie to them?
Well, they did. This is Derek speaking. They did say that they were heading to the Fortnite dimension. So whatever they call their homeworld, which I'm not sure what it is.
Huh.
We could say we just want to go beyond the seal.
Ask if they could give us a lift beyond the seal. That could work.
That could work.
Taking a quick look towards all the Miis that are there any Miis that we recognize from prior encounters?
Give me a straight luck check.
Yeah. Is that D20 for you, Will?
Yeah, just do D20, sure. 5.
Nope.
No.
Okay. I mean, guess. Also, we need to think about what we're gonna do with the cart. So, there's that too.
We should say it's an all-terrain vehicle that we need at the location we're going. See if they would be willing to accept payment for ferrying us.
You know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna bring up my phone. I'm gonna log in.
Little Mac
that
and Robin.
website.
Yeah, Little Mac and Robin, who don't know what on earth is happening, and don't quite know that they're interrupting. Like Robin will speak up and say, so I see that there's a lot of armed guards that look like they're from Fortnite up there. So I think that it might be wise for us, for Little Mac and I, to we could cause a distraction for you if you'd like, but I don't think it would be wise for us to board the ship with you. We would be caught.
When I log into the website, do I see logs of like where they're taking smash balls, or what's?
So when you log in, yeah, you see, as you start scrolling through, yeah, that's the first thing you see is the logging, and it seems that there are 2 storehouse worlds, Hyrule being one of them, and then Metroid being the other one. So those are the 2 spots that they've been storing stuff, and then those funnel to what's called Reality Zero.
Does Reality Zero ring a bell to anybody here? I will say this out loud, but quietly. so that Robin and Little Mac can.
No, I have no idea.
Not
Hey,
particularly.
Will, it's a long shot. Feel free to make this a really high difficulty. Can I see if I have a picture of that?
It's gonna be a super high difficulty, man. It's good. You gotta
That's
roll
totally
like
fair.
you gotta roll like 8.
Okay, if I crit, I can get this. So, come on. Nope.
No.
Good, but nowhere near good enough.
No.
Nowhere near good enough.
Close, but no cigar.
Okay. That could be where they're taking the ship. Not sure. Like, I guess I'm confused right now because personally I just want to go and talk. But it sounds like what we want. Like, Cam's starting to learn what the group typically wants to do. Now, it sounds like we want to just rush in and, like, hide off on the ship with a distraction. Is that what we want to do?
We could take Little Mac and Robin up on their offer to have a distraction so that we could go in as and become stowaways of sorts. That is an option, but though we don't know the layout of the ship and we don't know what would best make sense for that.
I also don't know how we'd keep the card, like, get the card in there if we were doing that.
The cards cannot come with us. I do not think that's an option.
Excuse me, Derek's?
I don't know how we could get it on unless and
Derek's, that cart is like our group. It's like part of our.
no.
He almost says a specific word, but stops himself because he doesn't know if it's appropriate to say it. Yet,
No,
or
it's
right
like
now,
family to us, but let's
Okay, yeah.
but though the Inklings, if we just they might still I think they should be in range. We did get Agent 5, I believe it was his number. So
Oh yeah, there was Agent 5, there was Agent 2, Agent 1, Agent 12, Agent. I think some of the agents, like I think Agent, what was it?
We really
14,
should have known
unfortunately.
their names. Some of them
That-
are gone.
Wasn't that their names?
that's what we were given.
Bob, wasn't that their names?
No, that it was a code name. They said it was a code name.
Yeah.
I
It's
thought
not
they
their
were just.
actual name.
I thought that was like a joke.
Oh, I felt bad for them if their name was an actual number. Like, that would have been terrible. I at least am Bob.
Aye, body opponent bag, get off your supremacy high ground, because it's not much of a name.
Hey. Just
Body
saying.
opponent bag ain't got nothing on Agent 17.
Okay, whoa. What's the deal with that hostility, Goomsha? Where's that coming from? I get it. I accidentally threw you into a wall in Hyrule. Again, I'm sorry.
Sigh.
So,
Okay.
but unless we can come up with a plan that involves us bringing the carts, but I also fear that if we do, it could be in further danger, and I don't know if there are roads where we're going to drive on anyways.
Then we'll just have to come back here after we're done.
Wait, Cam's gonna look at this ship, and he has a flashback to when he put his name on a ship in the Star Fox world. And he's like, I think I can fly it.
The carts or the spaceship?
I think I can fly this ship.
I believe in you. If you say you can, I believe you can.
But you don't know where you're going.
We wanted to follow its current course.
So are we just smuggling ourselves on? That could be easy. Let's find a crate. It's not fun. I've traveled in crate before, but it's easy to slide in. I'd hate it.
Teus, you're muted.
I'm not muted. I've just been talking to myself very quietly. I can fly this ship.
Well, that can be the plan for when we have to come back. How's that?
Exactly. Yeah.
You can fly us home.
Fly us home.
But first,
should we go ask them for? Should we go ask them for a ride?
They're armed. They don't look like they're here to take hitchhikers.
Oh, okay. Well, Cam finds the nearest shrub and hides in it.
Cam, come back. Let's finish.
I'm just gonna. We're smuggling ourselves on, right? So he starts kind of
moving the shrub.
All right.
Unless we have a better plan on getting aboard.
I'm letting you guys decide.
I mean, we did have the crate idea, and I'm down for the crate idea.
I'm down for the crate idea.
It was a very creative idea.
Body opponent.
Now I don't want to do it. Now I don't want to do it.
Hates the crate idea, but hates that he came up with it. But it's the good idea. So yeah,
it is the good idea.
Let's find a crate.
Will, can we roll for crate?
So that will have to be stealth rolls to get into a crate without being noticed, which seeing as Little Mac and Robin will be making a distraction, just don't roll a negative, please.
Okay, that might be a problem. I have a +0.
Okay, we got a 2 for we've already got a negative one, and another negative one, and then
so I can.
Oh, and Goopcha's the one that rolled a 2.
Yeah,
Goopcha, that's not a good roll for you.
No.
Oh.
It's alright because I see that these two are struggling, and I
try to stealthily move, and my
I drape my cape over top of Flashy to dim his light a little bit, and I start talking to Body Opponent Bag, and I say, "Hey, you all right there, buddy?
Oh,
what's bothering you?"
There's a lot bothering me right now.
I know, but what about the crate?
It's the least of the bothers. It's the quickest way away from Little Mac, and it's how I got to Little Mac. So I'm a little perturbed. So it's the cyclical nature of my life and existence. It's weird.
Hey,
well,
Body Opponent Bag, I'm sure it'll be a great time.
Cameron,
thank you.
Get in your crate. Take Flashy, and I've got Flashy's light dimmed to help with my cape of resistors, so that he's able to more stealthily get in and not be discovered with a cost of a fate point to bring him back to the positive.
I was going to say, yeah, y'all are going to have to spend some fate points in order to get around this, or do
We're leaving
something.
the island,
so here's
That's also true.
Here's my solution and my fate point. I haven't done this since, I guess, I was put together, but maybe this will make me move a little quieter, and I try to separate from the stump.
Is it weird that I'm curious how painful that's going to be?
It's probably going to be extremely painful.
Yeah.
That feels like it would be a bad idea then, wouldn't it? Like,
Yeah, but
feel like-
at least I'm not gonna slam the giant thing down every time I walk.
What if we lift you in, like, head first into the
Or-
crate? So that you won't-
canonically, Bob rolls really well.
Or we roll it.
What?
If I stretch out to like the tallest that I can, then it's not as painful. It's a little bit of space, and then I can.
Let's avoid that if we don't have to. I like the rolling idea. I don't want to put you in undue pain.
Okay.
I will say there's no way for me to spend a fate point based on my aspects for like getting.
I spent a
above
fate point
anything.
for you.
Okay.
I gave you my cape to cover up Flashy so that you're able to be sneakier without a giant, like, bright blinking light.
Fair enough.
much
I'm
there.
gonna use a sentient punching bag to roll very well.
Sure. Yep. There we go. So yeah, with your fate points there, because Derek's rolled a 2 for his stealth, so he's fine. And you guys managed to get into one of the crates that seems to be getting loaded on, and that is where we will leave today's session.
Yay, trauma. Yay, trauma.
Oh my gosh.
And we didn't
Drama,
even
drama,
have
drama,
the
drama, drama,
Burr
drama.
the drama magnet here for it either.
As soon as Lil Mac walked up next to me, I was like, this ain't gonna be good, man. This is not the time, but okay.
It's the only time left.
I didn't even realize I was saving anything when I walked between the two of
Dude,
you.
I was about, like, if he had kept pressing, I was gonna use some Smashergy and see his, like, wireframe. Yeah, dude. That's where I was gonna take it.
That would have been some... I feel like once you see the wireframe, that's basically like you're seeing Eldritch Horrors. It's beyond what we all
yeah,
are supposed
yeah.
to be able to see.
Him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. At that point, I would start to question what fleshies are.
Oh gosh!
are
Oh,
we
it would get
flash?
so meta. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
it would. Yeah.
Because we're not already meta enough in all
I know. That's why I was like, you guys are so lucky can't put a stop to that, because that's where my brain was taking it. If he kept pushing it.
Cam doesn't know what he's doing half the time. He's just like,
Hey,
I hope
you saved
everybody's
it, bro.
okay.
you saved Little Mac from realizing he was nothing but wireframe.
Is Little Mac nothing but a wireframe? Is he not
It's
a
one of-
person?
Well, technically, all video game characters are nothing but a wireframe.
Oh.
But though,
oh,
especially
okay.
because Little Mac in the very first game, in order for you to be able to see through him to the opponents on the other side of the screen, they had him as a wireframe so that his body wasn't in the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought
If you
Wait.
if you find Punch Out in an arcade,
Yeah.
it's the old wireframe body.
Oh, in the when it was 2D fighting?
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't.
Yep.
I always wondered why they had that 2D, like the wireframe setup for him in Smash Bros. That makes
Yeah,
more
the
sense
alternate skin. It's because that was his very first iteration.
now. That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, because they never had a model for him. I think originally, did they? No, maybe they did.
It was so you could see the opponent, like Will said.
right.
Yeah. Well, anyways, so we are I feel like I had a question for this week and I didn't write it down. Why didn't I write it down? I
Did
thought-
you
you
want to steal the
silly
question that you heard from my last session that you wanted to use?
Yes, that's the one.
Wasn't it? I think it was. Which video game character would you want to be your best friend, and which one would you want to be your rival? I think that was the question.
Yeah, you can
Or it was
answer
along that
either.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which and those in chats feel free to answer like which what character from a video game do you want to be besties with? We'll keep it to that.
Okay, so I actually already have an answer for this one because I did it a week ago.
I'm gonna see if I can find a different answer.
No, I liked mine, and I stand by it. So there's this game I've been playing on Steam called the Magical Mixture Mill, and you're like a potion brewer. You go out and you collect the ingredients, and then you bring them back to your little like workshop, and you create a potion, and then you sell it. And the lady that owns the shop that you like rent out of like workshop from, her name is Griselda, and she's this old purple witch lady, and she's like a grandma type, right? She's like, "Oh, dearie, do you think you could get me 15 apples today?" And she's like, "Oh, how sweet." She's so great. And she knows all the things, and she's super helpful, and she's nice, like sweet grandma character that gives you an easy daily task to get easy points. And she's just endearing and lovely and funny, and I love her, and I would be best friends with her. And I am Palm Tree Tries. I am currently a guest star style streamer. I hang out on TeusFlips' channel when he streams Reverie, and on Fedorable Will's channel when he streams Super Smash Quest, which is changing what time it streams next week.
Oh, well, okay, so
next
next week, that's good. That's a good call out. Next week is skip week. After that, we are moving to Friday evenings.
Gotcha. Yeah. So that's when you'll see me. Good times and good vibes. A little slow on the lore uptake.
You got there eventually, Paul.
I think so.
Everything's an ulcer to Goomsha. That's all it is.
It's so good.
I really thought that everybody's worlds were exploding, and that was what was going on. That like we had a reoccurring phenomenon.
No,
that was just Burr's world had a freak accident.
Yeah.
Weird. Okay.
That's like
that's
a in-game thing as well for Burr's world.
Oh, I thought that was the disaster we were confronting with this campaign.
Yeah.
Do you think actually these characters will prevent any disaster?
Well, hypothetically, if this disaster is being caused by something we can beat, like there's an angry evil scientist that's doing some weird science thing to cause explosions and chemical reactions in the world, then yeah.
I
that was my leading
we
theory.
Are the chaos.
Right?
I truly think that we're like the chaotic force going through, and we're trying to do our best, but I don't know.
That's fair. We've definitely caused some more harm than good in some planets.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself. Cam's just a boy trying to figure out things.
Teus, what is your answer?
I can't remember what my answers were from before. I know Barkley from Cassette Beast is a good boy. He's a little dog companion that you can get in Cassette Beast, which is a creature collector game where basically you can record different creatures and become those creatures to do combats and stuff. It's great. And Barkley's the only dog in the game that can do that. And it's great. I love having a good dog that can be my partner throughout that game. So he'd be my bestie.
And who is you?
I'm TeusFlips. I'm a guy that does a show called Reverie every 2 weeks or so. Try to get uploads when I can, but I'm also a university student, which means that I'm very much lacking sleep. So I do my best, but you never quite know. I'm also an artist. I do a lot of art pieces for Will over here on his channel as well. Working on some stuff right now, just getting to it when I can. So, yeah, that's me.
Fair enough. It's Gross Squid in chat saying Beetle from Zelda is his answer, which is a very good answer. I almost want to steal that answer.
No,
I feel like Beetle would be my rival.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. All right, Midwest.
All right. I was tossing and turning ideas in my brain until you guys did the voice, and then instantly I thought of whose voice would I want to like hear on the phone calling me up being like, "Hey bestie, let's go do something," right? What are you doing? I'll sell you something at a high price. the merchant from Resident Evil 4. Because he'll show up wherever I need him. He'll have whatever I need. And, hey, he'll buy my junk at a high price.
I don't know why, but though the mannerism that you delivered that with made me think of like the Zelda CDI. If you have enough rupees.
If you have enough rupees.
Yeah, no. Yeah, if I can't get the merchant from Resident Evil 4, then any like video game NPC merchant that shows up at certain locations and has what you need.
We scared Teus away with those impressions, apparently.
What are you buying? What are you selling? I'll buy it at a high price.
I love that guy. Anyway.
Alrighty.
Who is I? Oh my goodness. I'm Midwest Dungeon Delvers. I am a variety streamer who hasn't streamed a lot in the past week from working and all this other stuff. I also do some music production on the side, and I'm working on some projects as well as that third album. And every Thursday, so far, we've been doing The Fair Before the Foul. Now, Season 1 is going to be coming to an end here this next month. And our next season of the Six Sword Saga will return in April, so tune in when that turns out.
Alrighty. Perfect. Alrighty. I'm gonna be honest, and even though when I was watching Teus's stream Reverie live and I heard that question, I could not come up with an answer then and there, but I think I finally come up with one. I think I finally have. And it would be Luigi. Because because like, you know, he's that lovable misfit. He's very wholesome. He's very wholesome and nice, and also like very easy to poke fun at, and playfully tease and that kind of thing. I think we would vibe well. I think we would vibe well. So yeah. And who is I? I is Fedorable Will. You can catch me on twitch.tv/FedorableWill to do where these streams happen as well as Nintendo Game First playthroughs. And please make sure that if you are on Spotify or YouTube, leave a comment. Those help boost us in the algorithm. And if you haven't left a 5-star review on Spotify or Apple Podcast, be sure to do so as well to boost us as well. Yay! Alrighty. And with that, can I get a goodbye, players?
Goodbye, players. Goodbye.
You love someone? You tell them the truth. And boy, how you doing? I love you guys. So here's the truth in Psalm 130, 5-8. I hope for Yahweh, often translated as the Lord. My soul does hope, and for his word do I wait. My soul waits for the Lord more than the watchman for the morning. The watchman for the morning. O Israel, wait for Yahweh, for with him there is loving kindness, and with him is abundant redemption. And it is he who will redeem Israel from all of his iniquities. That is our truth time for today. And that is all the time that we have for today. Let's go and share the love and hype. Love y'all. Come on.